Gotta go to work.
Danny DeVito, I love your work.
Does autograph hounds.
Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to Gotta Go to Work.
Work.
Oh, you got to put your phone on silent if you're going to do this. Here we go.
Anyway,
Moving on. So, why are we starting Gotta Go to Work?
Well, first of all, I'm James.
Oh yeah, I'm Haydon. Hey. Basically, I used to run a startup and it's all got a bit tits up. So, living the high life, nice roof terrace in East London, and now I've got £20 in the bank account.
And I was working in recruitment.
The rain poured down.
The most well-respected job in the whole of the UK.
Do people call people up and they're like, "You're a recruiter, I don't like you, I don't want to talk to you"? Do you get that a lot? Or...
There's a lot of kind of like, I want to tell you to fuck off.
Yeah.
And
how do you respond to that? How does that make you feel?
I mean, you just keep on talking. And it was fine. Yeah.
But anyway, we had been wasting up money, enjoying life, and we then have come into these circumstances. So we thought, actually, there's a lot of people that have no idea what they want to do, or they see things and they don't know how to achieve them. So why not trade in our lifestyle to try out loads of random jobs?
So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So we have decided that basically over the course of probably at least the next year, we're just going to try out lots of different temp jobs. We're going to try out lots of different freelance projects. We've all done... I used to work in marketing before I moved into recruitment, so we've all kind of got, I guess, different kind of skill sets and things like that, and we've done a lot. So we've never necessarily focused on one thing. It's all
We should put our CVs online so people can see what we've done.
We'll put our CVs online.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
And you can have a look at them. So we worked in... Haydon had a startup. Prior to that, he worked in a bar. I worked in marketing and then moved into recruitment, recruiting marketing people into businesses. Not for me. Decided to leave a couple of weeks ago. So here we are, close to Christmas, without a job.
Yes! We've got a youth. We ain't got youth.
Well, you've got a bit more youth than me. So,
I'm 26 years old.
Are you 26?
No, I'm not. I'm 25. I'm just putting ages on. I'm crying.
You're 25. So I'm 26. I'm 27
Mm.
next week. So getting on, nearly 30.
So basically, we're going to vlog each week about... We're going to try out different freelance jobs. We've had suggestions such as undertakers, cupcake stalls, even porn producers, which was a silly suggestion, which I think we're both going to take up anyway because it could be fun.
It could be interesting.
And try these out on our Instagram channel, which is at gottagotowerk, WERK. And we're going to post about our experience, and then vlog a review about each one.
I'm sure we can put a thing up, like if I go, Julu, the Instagram, we can put the Instagram name.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's try that.
Or when people go like this, check out the link in my... Here.
Oh, like when they point down?
Yeah, I think they do that on like... Oh, I can't say brands. Can I say brands? On like
I
Radio
mean,
1.
these aren't... We're not getting paid for this shit, so you can say whatever the fuck you
like
want.
on Radio 1, they're like, oh, and you can check out more Live Lounge here. But then it normally appears like up there.
Oh, you can say Live Lounge. It's BBC.
Mm.
Not that we're paying tax at the minute, but it goes to it.
I haven't had a tax man.
No, I mean, we're not employed.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So
We're paying tax to on nothing.
I'm just going to have a sip.
Cheers.
Cheers to that. So, today, basically, on a random one, the job that we tried out today, James has actually done before. So, he had a bit of experience in it. However, I was new to it. It's one that's completely not known of, I don't think.
I mean, so, let me explain a little bit. So, when I was younger and I was in college, I used to go and just get some autographs from time to time. Many, many moons ago, from like film premieres and stuff like that. And then I used to sell them, just make a bit of money while I was in college and stuff like that. And then today it was like, the Star Wars premiere is on. Surely we can make some money here.
That was the first time I've nailed it all day.
Well,
I was singing Jurassic Park.
You were singing Jurassic Park, and then it was that little break. Do 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 do.
Theme tune.
Yeah. So we just decided that, do you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to try it out and see what happens. So ordered some photos, like poster things of the film. Went down to the premiere. ended up like got there like an hour before it started, so we didn't really do much of it.
And but normally for those people that want to try this out by basically going to meet, it sounds quite glamorous. It sounds quite good altogether. It sounds like, you know what? I'm going to get to go on a red carpet. I'm not on it, but beside it, I'm going to meet loads of celebrities, get some autographs. And then the idea and the aim of the game is to sell it online to people that will buy them as Christmas presents and that sort of thing.
It didn't quite go to plan as kind of. We met a few people. We got a couple of signatures.
What was the first fuck up? The first fuck up was the postman.
Well, the first was the post. So I ordered some poster like photos online, and then the postman. Excuse me. The postman didn't. Sorry.
Belch that out.
The postman didn't come, so we were waiting around for like God knows how long at my flat, and he didn't end up coming until like 3. So we didn't end up getting there till an hour and a half before.
So like, for those people listening, how many photos do you reckon that you should order for a premiere?
Well, we just ordered a bunch of the posters, didn't we?
So like, if you were going to the new like Fantastic Beasts and where to find them, was that when you like a shit ton? But then if you was going to like a shit film with like, you know, like I can't think of a really rubbish actor right now.
Well, to be fair, it was a long shot, so I just ordered a load of poster pictures of the cast. We had like 5 of them each, and we was like, if we can get them to sign them and to get as many signed as we want as possible, we'd be able to sell them somehow. So we went, we got there, we were in some really shitty part that actually nobody was going to come down to.
And there was this really, right, let me explain this to you as someone who's never done it before, okay? So first of all, the person arrived late with the photos. The delivery guy arrived late. Now, this one was in a tantrum from day dot. He literally had his face screwed up like a bulldog. He was angry. That didn't start the day off well. So we left at maybe like, 3?
Yeah.
We headed on down to Marble Arch, right? Lovely
Marble
city. Was it Marble Arch? No,
Royal Albert Hall.
Royal Albert Hall. Completely different places. But it was all glammed up. It looked amazing. They had like a projector on the side of the building. They had like big fancy TV screens, nice red carpet. They had stormtroopers. There was a band. I was like, yes, do I get to party too? This is epic. And then we couldn't.
You don't get to party. So we ended up freezing our bollocks off, waiting in a queue. Didn't think we'd get into any one of the pens where you can actually meet people.
Is that what they call pens?
And then this little.
What, like in a zoo? What,
yeah,
like a pen?
Like a pen.
Do they actually call people that go to watch things
like a petting zoo pen?
So that is hey.
Peasants!
Put those peasants in the pen!
Stay away, peasants!
Is that also therefore the security guys like shepherds herding their petting zoos into the pens?
Yeah, and then the celebrities pet us as they go along.
That would describe the guys like stroking us and pushing us a lot more than that makes sense.
So anyway, we got in we ended up working our way into this pen. Then we ended up going into one that was even closer, which was further on the red carpet where the cars pull up.
Before that, there was this like woman, wasn't there?
Another woman.
Do you remember that woman, the really annoying woman who was gonna like sitting on the side and going, "If we want them to come over here, you gotta all shout, la 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 la," and she kept sitting on the side.
She was like Canadian. She's like, "If you guys want to come over here," that's not Canadian.
You're quite good at accents.
We'll work on it.
I thought they were meant to be polite.
She was fucking nuts.
She was horrible.
She was like, "You gotta fucking scream, bitch."
You know the ones that like when they were a kid and you're in the supermarket. And they're in the, like throwing a tantrum in the halls and then like in the aisles, and the mum doesn't do anything, walks away, right? Unlike my mum, she needed a slap on the arse, and I reckon that would have stopped her growing up and being that aggressive and shouting that much.
Let's not talk about domestic violence. We don't condone domestic violence or hitting your children.
No,
unless they're little fucking pricks, then you should hit them.
Or if you're already hungover, then go back.
Or if you drink quite a lot.
So yeah, we get there. And we were way far out. We weren't even on the red carpet, and we got told, you know what, you're probably not going to see them anyway. So that's when this Canadian girl started going absolutely crazy. And luckily, this nice security guard came over and said, "Look, you're not going to see them, so let's move you and herd you into your new petting pen." And we moved forward into this other one. And then what happened?
And then, so basically, like, fast forward, loads of bullshit for an hour. The people turn up. Did we get some autographs? Yes.
What's the process, though? For people that want to do it, what's the process?
So you stand there, then we're like 2 rows back. Like, it was pretty, like, it was a bit of a clusterfuck, to be honest. There was a lot
so you want to arrive early, you want to be at the front.
So get there earlier than
want
us.
Posters
you want to be
delivered.
at the front. You want more posters. You want a pen.
You want a good pen. You want to find a good pen.
You want to get a good Sharpie.
You don't want to be like the pigs at the back. You want to be like, you know, the expensive goats at the front.
Yeah, so get a Sharpie. Or a similar pen. Other pens are available. And then
plug.
and then And then you just kind of, when people get out of their car, you just shout and they come over and you give them the pen and they sign your shit. And we got a couple of people to sign our posters, but most of the main ones, it was too like busy. Everyone's throwing their arms over.
So before we get on to like my opinions and stuff of this, so let's talk a bit about the celebrities that we saw today.
Oh.
And how...
So Hayden's not very good at this.
In my defense, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. It's horrible. It's aggressive. There were some women in front of me who was just being rude and like saying racist remarks that I didn't even like. You probably don't get her at Actually, you do get her at everyone because you've seen her before.
And when I was younger, and I used to see her a lot, and yeah, she's nuts.
But it's just like, it's kind of like, all right, think of like, if anyone watched wrestling as when they were younger, right? You know the Royal Rumbles where everyone just gets in the ring and you're like, oosh, 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 oosh. You've like stand in queue for ages. I know we didn't, and we pushed through. So I'm kind of calling a hypocrite here. But like, if you had spent ages waiting at the front, then you get all these tall BFG giants leaning over, like putting their armpits in your face, shouting at the celebrities, like hurting them down, trying to get their stuff signed, and they pull out like 50 different posters. And as a typical British person, I like to complain in silence. Like, it's in our nature. It's nice to like that to have and then go.
So I lived in New York for 3 months.
New York.
And I learned my ways, which is don't be polite. If you need to do something, you got to do it. So I kind of just went in. I ended up getting a few autographs, but like nothing that's really worth any money. So I don't think I'm going to make anything off of it, to be honest with you. Because like I got one of the posters signed by the director, John Boyega, who's the main guy, the guy that plays the new R2-D2 because Kenny Baker died. Little man, he's a really nice guy.
Don't know any of this people.
Then there was, who else was there?
Gwendolyn.
The girl from Game of Thrones.
But she didn't sign. She was like,
she didn't.
No.
She was
It was kind of like she had the force in her because she was like, no. And then loads of people listened.
Daisy Ridley, the main girl, she literally just blanked everyone.
She like slayed with sass though. She walked past and she was like.
But John Boyega, the main guy in it, is a really nice guy. The director was a really nice guy. Mark Hamill, who was in the old one, like Star Wars, but he's in this one as well. Ooh. He was nice, but his daughter, oh my God, she was literally just like controlling him, like dragging him all over the place like crazy.
And who was the one that's like...
Oh, the new Chewbacca.
There we go.
Yeah.
Was that a good impression?
Yeah, that was alright. He was a nice guy.
Yeah, he was nice. He come over
and
he was like,
Jonas.
Jonas? Like, kind of like, because I remember the horrible lady in front was like, man, sounds like Uranus. We're like, brilliant for a joke there.
But yeah, so anyway, we got some stuff signed, but it's not worth anything because they're like, not the main cast apart from John Boyega.
The idea is when you got your stuff signed, then you go back and you put it on eBay and you list it as a price or a bidding price and that sort of thing. I hated it. It's cold. My fingers were cold. I don't even know how you're going to pass something over when your fingers are that cold. You were waiting there for ages. It was like you were in a petting zoo. There was people elbowing you everywhere. I don't like shouting at celebrities. Like, I appreciate talent and I like celebrities, but I'm not like, oh my God, blah, 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 blah.
Well, this is the thing. I think this is the thing. There's people there that are obsessed with celebrities, and I find that a very uncomfortable thing. I think somebody being obsessed with somebody that is an actor or a singer is strange. I think you can appreciate somebody's talent.
Is there anyone that you're obsessed with?
I mean, no.
And not a guy like wanna bang like.
So I
moments to flip.
No, there is one, and I'll be honest with you. Once I met Beyonce in a restaurant, and I did cry.
But I think you're not a human if you don't fangirl Beyonce because she's that big, she's that amazing, she's that talented. You can't not be like. I think I would be speechless. Like that time when we were in Amsterdam and there was that really good-looking person and I wasn't able to talk to them and I was like, it would be like that times 50,000.
They were the concierge at our hotel and we was getting shown to the room and he just literally couldn't get his shit together. No. And so in the end, I just had to kind of do all the speaking.
I was like, hello.
This is going down quite nicely.
You drink like twice as fast as I do.
The problem is we're actually at my mum's house at the moment because we're going to do a job tomorrow, which we will reveal
a little bit later
on our Instagram story, which you can follow us at.
Ding.
Gotta work.
With an E.
Which we'll be documenting, and then next time we'll talk about it in our vlog.
But can we discuss like the skills and the money worth and the enjoyment factor and all that of today? So first of all, what skills do you think it takes for someone to go out, get autographs, and sell them?
Well, you have to be
first of all, is there even a job title for this?
autograph hound.
Okay. Who did it, dogs? Okay, cool. So to be an autograph hound, if that's it now. That's what we're gonna call it.
Okay.
Autograph hound. What skills do you need?
Wait, can we try this? Ding! And then the little light comes.
You know you have to do the effect for it to happen. You would just own it.
But can't we do it in post-production?
We can post-production it.
Okay, we're going to do that.
I'll call some people.
Oh.
Is that good luck?
My jawline look really... No.
Are you not breathing in your cheeks? Like...
So skills.
So what type of skills does it take for someone to be an autograph hound?
Well, you have to be an arsehole, I feel like.
So do you feel like you're an arsehole?
Well, no, because if I wasn't, I probably would have got a lot more signed and would have made some money today. I can't, the problem is that you have to be one of these people that just doesn't give a fuck about other people. So you have to like push people out the way. You have to shove people. You have to jam them out the way.
Like if there's a kid in front of you, you got to kick it.
Yeah, like
you got to kick it.
You've got to hit children. We don't endorse hitting children, not for a fucking autograph.
Mm-mm.
So you have to one, you have to be an arsehole.
Yeah, you do.
Two, you have to be. I don't really know.
I think you have to be patient because a lot of people turned up. Like this one woman today, like she turned up at like 8 in the morning. And bear in mind the premiere didn't start until 7 to get a position. Now we were only turned up an hour before, and we were like one behind her. So, but I'm guessing that other premieres is not like that. So, patience. You've got to embrace the cold. That's something I didn't like.
Or the hot.
Like I don't mind if you're outside labouring and it's cold. It's fine because you're working, but you're literally standing there. You've got to have a loud voice. I think you have to have something different about your look or the way that you talk so that it makes you different to everyone else for them to come over.
Well, no, what you have to do is you have to change your voice. So
can you give us an example? So
you get one thing signed and you're like, all right, John, can you sign my photo? And then you don't want him to recognise your voice because you want to get another one. So you're like, hey, John, how about you sign the photo up top? And then...
Okay. And that means you get more than one sign so you can sell more. That's the
and then you've got to be like Welsh. Like, John, I'm an absolutely massive fan of your work.
Yeah, like, go right, Raman, you are.
Oh, he's a right one, he is. So you just need to kind of...
So you need, like, endurance with the cold. You need to be patient. You need to be an arsehole. What about internet skills when it comes to selling? I know we didn't do well this time, but you've done it in the past. Like, do you need any good, like, sassy copywriting skills?
Do you know what? I think you just need, like, an eBay account and you need to be able to prove that you've met them. So you'd, like, take photos, put them up with the pictures on eBay or whatever.
Yeah.
Or just see who else wants to buy them. I mean, in this case, we've got a couple of things signed that I doubt will sell because it wasn't the best people in the cast, but...
What about if you...
If you
had the skill of sleeping with security so that you got in there a lot quicker and were in the good spot?
I mean, I don't condone sleeping with anyone for a job.
But that would get you quick, like that would get you in. I'm not saying you should do it, but it would get you in. It's an option.
No.
Okay, so skills. Let's talk about the skills. Okay, money-wise. Obviously, today made...
So far, I mean, there may be some opportunity for us to sell those autographs, but we got like 7 autographs for the whole premiere between us.
And what's average for you? How do you know you've had a good day autographing?
If you make loads of money, but we didn't get any.
No, like in terms of autographs. So like, let's
just pretend. Okay, let's make a fake scenario up that we imagine we got today. Daisy Ridley, who's the main girl.
Okay, so I'll be her walking past, right?
Okay. She doesn't do that.
She did walk like this. She was walking like this. She was going.
Oh, I know.
And then she smiled at the camera and then looked at us and went, I can't. I don't know. Is she even American?
Yeah. No, she's from London.
Oh, she sounded American.
Well, anyway, so if we were to price this up, if in the scenario where we got her to sign a photo and we got John Boyega to sign a photo and we got Mark Hamill to sign a photo, that's 3 main people in the cast.
I still don't know who these
That's
people
3
are.
of them. I reckon for them, we probably would have made about... £300?
So that's not bad all in a day's work.
Or £250, I'm going to be conservative.
So money-wise, it could be quite profitable if you hit a good day.
If you got them, but we didn't. We got John Boyega and we got like really like small cast members.
You got
2 people.
I got Wookiee Man. and
Andy Serkis.
Oh, I got Wiki.
Yeah.
And I got... Did I get Andy Serkis?
No, you got Jonas. You got...
I got Wiki.
What's his name?
We just did it.
That's a horse.
Just around.
Chewbacca.
He's a Wookiee.
Chewbacca.
Yeah. All right.
So you got Chewbacca and you got Andy Serkis, who also plays Gollum.
Oh, I like him. He was nice.
Yeah, he was nice.
Yeah.
He was really nice. But they're like minor characters. There's not worth much money. And I don't know if it's that. So we've got it. Anyway, I've got these pictures. It just went blank then.
It's back now.
Got these pictures. We'll see, but I doubt we'll make any money.
So then, what about enjoyment?
I mean, I spent it with my friend.
So what about enjoyment?
No, do you know what? I think it's quite, when you're like 16, 17 and you're in college and it's just a way of making some extra cash, I think it's fine. And I think you enjoy it because, go on, love.
Treat yourself.
I think it's fine, but when I'm 27 years old next week, I don't want to be standing.
You don't look a day over 21.
Thanks, babe. I don't want to
no one ever.
I don't want to be standing in the freezing cold with loads of people that are slightly odd, if I'm honest with you, slightly weird.
I'd go above slightly, but yeah.
Getting a photo signed of Andy Serkis.
Oh.
So enjoyment factor now for me is going to have to be a 1 out of 5.
Are we rating then? Okay, so if you rate money out of 5, what would it be?
Well, money at the minute is a 1 because we didn't fucking make any money.
But you've done it a lot, so you're going to give people that are listening that are potentially thinking of doing this a better idea of how much money you can make. So what would you rate the money?
The money is, if you're 16 years old and you're in college and you want to make a few extra quid, do it. If you're 27 years old and you're trying to earn a living and pay your rent,
so out of 5.
Not. Probably a 2.
Okay, so me, I got 2 autographs. Money, I'd have to give it 1. Skill-wise, me personally, I've got a lot of skills, right? I can learn a hell of a lot more. But in my experience, I've got a lot of skills, but I have not got those skills. I've got people skills, but I ain't got rude, horrible, aggressive, celebrity...
Stalker
skills. And some people got mad celebrity stalker skills.
I think if you asked me this 10 years ago, I would have told you that I was a 10. I a 10 out of 5.
That's
like I was a crazy little shit, and I wanted to make that paper.
And make that dollar. Got to pay the rent.
But now, no, just not me. Just not me.
So I think money, I'm gonna give it like a 1.
Okay.
Skill, how much skill you need? I'm gonna give it about a 4, you know.
You need a lot of skill for it.
I'm going to give it a 4.
Yeah.
Enjoyment, I'm going to give it a 1.
Okay. So
because I really didn't like it.
If I'm rating it on money for this situation, I'm going to give it a 1. If I'm going to rate it for a younger person that's like maybe just trying to get themselves by, and they're in college and they live at home, then I'll give it a 5. Like, great opportunity. Myself now, 1. What's the next one? Skill?
That's the skill's the last one.
Skill set. What's the next one?
Use a skill.
Oh,
money
skill.
And enjoy.
So skill.
How many you had?
I mean, it's only... We're fine.
Your mum put a lot in that brandy though before for that hot chocolate.
So back to this actually. When we're actually at my parents' house because we're going to do some work tomorrow, and it's actually close to my parents' house, so we decided to stay here. But these updates will be coming from all over the fucking place because we'll probably end up living here.
And also, because I'm going to be homeless. Are you not going to play the violin or? No, we'll bypass that. Okay, so I actually have a house in East London with a friend, more his house actually, but I'm going to have to move out because obviously now that I don't have my nice startup anymore, I don't have the funds to live there. So I'm probably going to end up in this house because my mum lives in a studio, can't live there. So probably will be coming from here.
So yeah, watch this space. And I live in Bethnal Green in a lovely flat. 3-bedroom flat with 2 flatmates. They're lovely. Hi, Fee. Hi, James. Hi.
Bye, girl.
And yeah.
So in summary, to be a photograph.
Oh, I didn't rate one thing.
Skill. You didn't rate skill.
Skill, you definitely need a lot of skill for it because, I mean, it's not necessarily a hard to learn skill. You just need to be a dick. So you need to learn how to be a dick.
So in summary, would you gotta work as a photographer?
As an autograph hound.
Autograph hound. I forgot that already.
No.
Would you? No. I wouldn't either. That's our personal choices. If you do have any questions to ask about the role, I suppose we're calling it a role. This is a role. If you do have any questions about it, just comment below. We will get back to you. We are actually up. It's now 12:15, and we are up. That's midnight, 12:15. And we are actually up in less than 6 hours
to do
our day's work tomorrow.
I know, first day.
Yeah.
Well, second day.
Second day.
Autograph hound.
You got to get your hands dirty. I mean, when was your last manicure?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Gotta go to work.
Bye,
Bye,
bitches.
girl.